Good. I hope I'm on it again. With this track record, that's fine. Probably on it again. So, as you might see, I'm playing something new. Basically just because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest, a Souls-likes on a stream while yapping is a bit too hard. And I'm gonna be honest, the performance issue with WUCHANG is a bit much. So yeah, it's just frustrating that sometimes you just get offed because of a freaking, well, lag or something like that. Otherwise this game would be freaking almost perfect. So not saying that, but yeah. And today for those who actually... Oh, Shadow Master, servus. Yeah, by the way, I'm on vacation, that's why I can start way earlier. So there's that. I'm gonna do a mix out of playing something and reactions, so, you know, 2 hours tops. At a Twitter, Mutual also struggle with Chinese Dark Souls. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, it's not because the game is hard, it's just because it has sometimes this little breaks in the gameplay where you just either get thrown out of your flow entirely, or it doesn't react to your button inputs. It's so freaking annoying. This is the first Souls-like where I personally just, well, either they fix it or I won't finish it, you know? Yeah, the optimization is definitively weird, if you want to call it like that. But good, irrelevant. Let's talk about Worship, a little indie game that nobody knows. I just seen and found it funny. I was like, well, it definitively fits my expectations towards my acolytes. So I just started and see what this is about. And I also seen that there is a multiplayer here. So maybe that's an idea for the freaking stream with the 2 other VTubers or the YouTubers you suggested. I just don't remember their names. I mean, it would fit. And slowly but surely I feel actually good enough to go on a stream with somebody else. Let's just see how this ends. And also, I have to just start to actually cut the streams and upload them as a video. Double dipping. Yep, I'm gonna talk to them, and if it's good, it's good. But let's start the worship. Your cult progression will be saved when you see the flame at the bottom. Right on the screen as you are teleported to a test of fate when you research a new phase, starting a new cult, or getting the game over. Screen will not stay permanently unlocked when you are looking away. Okay, so start a cult. This actually looks freaking fun. Ooh! Aang Ashigar, Herald of Annihilation. Okay, in the bane of every living thing, being the most compassionate among of the unseen depths gods, it could not bear witness to the suffering of mortals over the length of their fragile existence. Its twisted empathy became hardened directly towards life. Fragility no longer would it stand idle while mortals agonize until time see bring end of their fraternal lives. Mercy will be granted. I like this guy. I already like him. Relic Sculpt Worship. I'm not gonna actually worry about this one. First of all, the most sympathetic one. Oh! The first test of fate. Oh, I only have those 2. Well, it is what it is, I guess. But this little bugger also looks quite interesting. I'm gonna be honest here. Oh, and look at this. There's a little worshipper. This is cute. Okay, let's just go in and start. This looks very cute. I'm gonna be honest, this is like a little bit... It has this over-the-top freaky cuteness. Not like a freaking Care Bear cuteness to it. So I hope I won't be, well, enttäuscht. Chosen mortals obey your vow. Rekindle fate. Go forth. Asmess my legion, improve my truth. Bring me offerings, become worthy, then return. Okay. This sounds like me when I have a bad day. Kind of reminds me of the coffin of Andy and Layla. Yeah, the art style. I think you're not that off with the art style. Wait, this is... this is a dodge. The dodge is beautiful. Okay. Okay. Can I know what this does. Okay. Yeah, this does nothing. Wait, do I have to actually... No, this does nothing. This also does nothing except for harming me. Yeah, this is a hit. Let's see the movement. Oh, control scheme. Active ritual shape. Cast ritual. Recall follower. Grab follower or interact V. Dismiss follower. Map. Dodge, yes. Absorb blood. So yeah, this is... Okay. So I need to press V. No. What am I? Ritual book. Converse. Shape. Okay. I don't get it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't. Okay, give... Ritual shape. Active ritual shape, yeah, that's Q. Yeah, cast ritual. Wait, there was something. Oh! Oh, whoa, wait. Yeah, this should have been a Firek. God damn it. Good, so. Oh yeah, I'm almost dead, so that didn't work. Let's just see. This isn't... I'm just being dumb, that's all. So Leertaste, then move as needed. Oh no, wait, this was a different thing. Okay, so I need a circle. Yes, good, fair enough. Okay, now I got it. Okay, so this is stop following me. Okay, recall them. Okay. I think I got it more or less, or at least the start. Okay, this guy needs crystals to build something. Okay, fair enough. I mean, the art style is cute. Extremely cute. I like it. Can I say interact with this? Wait. Control scheme. Recall, grab follower, map. Can I rebind it? Doesn't seem like it. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, now let's try this. What happens with you now? Nothing. This does... Okay. I mean, the circle works so far, so why not? I just don't know what I'm actually supposed to do here. Oh, what the F is here? Okay. Oops. Huh, this didn't work. Okay, that's okay. And nothing happened. Fair enough, I guess. Oh, wait. I actually did something. Okay, fair enough. Oops, wrong thing. It's a circle. Good. Oops. I think I get it. Step by step. This is... I can own cult 6. So I can have 8? I have only 6. Good. I mean, fair enough, I guess. Oh, this looks... I mean, I'm gonna take it. Why not? Why is there... Okay, irrelevant. This is interesting. So, I basically get followers that are here purely to follow and attack. Okay. Okay, I can destroy this. Okay, this makes sense. It's fair enough. It makes sense, okay. Can I... No, I can't. That's bad. Can I mark it somehow? No. There are no markers for it. Cryptic creature tribute. Surrender the corpses of your enemies to your god in exchange for reward that are invulnerable to your cult. When your followers die in battle, you're encouraged to offer the remains to contribute. Oh, okay. So I need a Dryek and a basically Firek, was it? Or was it a Firek? No, it was a circle and a circle. Circles are. Yep. Good. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. Ah. So now I can carry this stuff. Okay, this didn't work at all. I actually wanted to make a circle. Wait, let's make it nice and big. Good. Oh, come on. Good, fair enough. I mean, this entire thing is a bit clunky, but I think I can get used to it. So let's see, so here were the cages. Here was the thing. So I can do this. And now a gigantic circle around it. I hope it doesn't have to be perfect, because this won't be perfect. Oh, come on, this... Yeah, this will be annoying. This will be annoying. Yep, it's basically like Pikmin. As it seems, yes, it's basically like Pikmin. Oh, for F's sake. Freak. Okay, wait, if I do this... Do you think it's pretty clear that it's a... Yep, this will be extremely annoying. This will be extremely annoying. Yes. Okay, can I just automate this? No, I can't. Okay, I can make this. So I can pick the shape. Oh, for F's sake, really? Oh, I think I need a joystick for this. This is freaking annoying. So the Dryek is fine. I think this is impossible for me. Yeah, this works fair enough. Yes. It is basically like Pikmin, just... harder. It's basically the Dark Souls of Pikmin. Because one mistake and I have to restart the entire thing. Wait, what? Really? Okay, this is a perfect triangle. Do not tell me it's not a triangle. This is... Yes! Okay, so I fucked it up. Good, fair enough. Fair enough. It's my mistake. I'm fine with it. It was my mistake. I have to go with the triangle down here, here, and here. No, that's too big. Then let's start from the harder place. Here. And here. And then... Yes, okay. I literally had to do it the other way around. That's why it didn't work the first time. Now I get it. Oh, come on, this is... Yep. Well, it was almost perfect. Yes. Yes. Good. Damn, there has to really be a freaking way of actually just automating this stuff. This is disgusting. Oof. Okay. Wait, what? Pick this shit up. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so I can do... And the cow is... So you can't kill the cow, sadly. Can you destroy this? No, you can't. Okay, fair enough. So it's just a shape you need to keep track of. It's actually pretty forgiving. Yes, it is. And you know what? I am very happy that it is, because oof, it's oof. I would have been for years here until it's actually done. Oh, the moment you understood that the blood is planned. Okay. Huh? Let's see if I have to destroy it. No, this doesn't seem like it. Okay. Okay, could you just... Thank you. Now pick this up. Okay. No, I can't do anything of those. Can I just go up here and then do this? Okay. Got it, got it. Fair enough. Now, did I actually fuck up the shape? Yes, I did. So the circle is still here. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Fair enough, the circle, I just have to change it to a triangle. This should be easier. At least I hope so. Yep, fair enough. Okay, if I... Can I still do this? Yes. So I basically just get new followers. Huh, that's boring. Okay, maybe... Ha! They don't shoot me. Nice. Good. Yeah, it is forgiving. It is forgiving. Just make the shape and then... That's actually quite fine. Okay. Now I understand. I just don't know what to do with this one. But hey, it is what it is, I guess. Good. Now that I understand that, let me destroy a bit more stuff. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh. Yep, they just followed the right click. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, fair enough. Ah, good. I can suck up the blood of those. Now I should actually... I forgot what shape I actually picked for this. This is the circle thing. Yep, perfect. This shape. Yep, perfect. It doesn't have to be that big. The smaller the shape, the less blood you lose. That's then good, presumably. Wait, what? Oh, nice. Oh! But you can't do shit with this door. Huh, okay. Good, yeah, okay, nice, nice. Okay. Now I understand. I understand it. Yep, it's basically Pikmin or Overlord. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Nice. A bakery. I mean, so this is basically just running around and looking for stuff. Ah, wait, interact. Good, what do you... A tavern just love discussions of your people. The most secrets are contained due to your sense and you got crazy for it. If your world is such a miserable state, then you want to forget about it all. Once you learn how to open doors, let's recruit the middle means the cause. No. Wait, did I open the door? No, I didn't. If I can actually open a door, it like snaps to the door, so... But it's not clear enough, to be honest. this isn't really... Right now... Oh, shoot. Oh, damn. Damn, the spell is actually quite strong. Oof. Oops. Yeah. That one's definitively on me. Well, that was a mistake. What? Is there a triangle under him? If I do this... No, nothing happens. Are those just pointers to another secret? Just wish they told you the amount you need. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, this one looks like a first try of somebody that just started this entire shebang, so... Okay, fair enough. Huh, good. So I can off my followers, just in case I need it. Not that I would ever do this, but... Maybe you need to draw a giant triangle. Maybe you're correct. I'm gonna just try it. Damn, that's a really big one. Okay, let's... I'm gonna try it again. Because this definitively wasn't my best try. So... This... Yeah. I have to capture all of them. That one will be tricky. Whew. Okay, let's hope that... Yeah. Doesn't do shit. But it has to, it seems so obvious. Actually, oh, it took you 47 seconds. What the fuck? You know what? Yeah. Nope, does nothing. The humor in here is freaking awesome. The cursed trappe. Okay, wait, so he's running in there. Huh. I see this where they found an artifact. Morta made musical tools from a time where your kind worshipped our gods, making fruit of horrors, bones, and shitty and among the boneless. Using fun where a singer, wrong note, can spell doom for everyone listening. Oh, nice. That's actually quite good. Wait, do you hear that? Music, but not the original kind. It imbues with magic from my world. Whenever cause up those ancient rites, didn't know what they were doing. They cursed the whole village, stuck between worlds until the cemetery is complete. Find the troopers that started the rifle. Okay. Huh. So, the entire village is cursed just because of an artifact. Well, fair enough, I guess. But... Okay, there are some music notes. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so I need to find those fuckers. This is just a gigantic schnitzel. Yeah, it was. It was. I'm gonna be honest, I quite love if there's some joke things like that. Let them just fight. Better to be killed. To fall as I demand. Oh! Good. Wait, what? When did they pick up this dude? Irrelevant. He's here. It didn't snap. Ah, it snapped. Wait, what? Fair enough. Wait, what? Yeah. I mean... What? Maybe because they are too many. Okay. Yeah, fair enough, I guess, but still. This is actually... So those statues actually give me the progression here. Yeah, I think I can have only 25 of those fuckers right now. enough. I'm gonna be honest, the picking up is very annoying. It's very, very annoying. Especially the part where you cannot mark stuff on your map. That's... I don't like it at all. Sometimes I just need a little bit of help. But okay, fair enough. Ah, there it is. Okay, so there's that. This entire thing is basically a Schnitzeljagd. And I don't really like Schnitzeljagd. And there are more of those, fair enough. I mean, I don't have to explore because I didn't found any of the other fuckers. This didn't snap. Okay. Okay, here was this guy. This guy was here. Yeah, it didn't snap, so I cannot interact with it. I can't interact with this, Okay. I just can't find shit here. Oh, wait. Nah. I'm gonna lay down this stuff. Troubleshooter Preludes 2 Life Storm. Fair enough, I guess. Yeah, it's nice and all, but I don't need more cult members. Already have enough. They look pretty useless, to be honest, right now. Yeah, I just don't see any other musician. mean, the puzzle is definitively somewhere where the Lila Mist is. And to interact with things, my mouse button is to snap to it. So I know that I can actually interact with stuff. Like here. You can see it just snaps like this. This could be quite easy. Fair enough. The guy with the accordion was collected from killing the monsters. Yes. He basically just spawned in. Knuckle covered foot to sword. Pray for some unlucky bastards. The Inquisitor is pissed. Can't pass the draw. Peasant space. Guy. Only minor sins helping them, and they are not even drawn in blood. Compared to what we do, this deserves at best a slap on the wrist. Wouldn't you agree? Fair enough. What? Oh. Oh, shoot. Nope. Oh, wait. Let's do this quick. Oh, come on. Good, fair enough. Damn, the drawing thing is annoying. Okay, again. Let's draw. Hopefully in the enemy thing. Yes. Oh, I can. Okay, happily. Happily this freaking thing is big enough. Okay. Also, I forgot the other corpses. And I think only the big bug was the one, or the most important thing. I assume. Yeah, fuck it. The body lies way too sketchy. Good, fair enough. Oh, I can interact with this. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, can you fuckers just go there and pick it up? What the? Okay, let them fight. I don't care. Hey, couldn't I just snap into it? Oh, freak, this looks disturbing at best. Ah! Okay, fair enough. I have 2 chargers of... Oh no. Wait, what? This thing didn't even defend itself. Okay, fair enough. Okay, Okay. I don't know why the three shields were there. Gonna be honest, I don't see a reason why it would be that way. Maybe I can interrupt it while casting, while it gets cast. Okay, let's see. Maybe you are incorrect and I can have more cultists. Wait, what? Tendrils of Agony. Turn unholy missile around you. Check diagonal to your foes. Cross from unseen depths. Answer your call at deadliness. Okay. Let's make it a triangle. Let's just try it out. Okay, it's because there was nobody here, so good, fair enough. Up. Let's draw this blood thing. No, I can have more. The thing before this was something different. Yeah, that was something different. Oh, there we got it. Oh, come on. Okay. It wasn't this. Oh, this is micromanagey as fuck. This is micromanagey as fuck. Ugh. I'm gonna be honest, like... Dead frog. The concept is pretty funny, but... Oof! This is rough. Wait, can I? Okay, fair enough. Ah, if it's grayed out, I can't actually place anything on it. Okay, fair enough. But still... Okay. Yeah, I don't have a limit. It seems I don't have a limit on it. Wait. This was a triangle. Maybe triangle wasn't the best thing. Maybe a circle. The circle would be better for it, wouldn't it? If I can get the circle correctly at some point. Yeah, I straight out can have an army. Oh, forgot about those two. Yeah, the cow is basically just decoration. I cannot pick up the corpse. Good. Fair enough. Oh, this is a shooting spell, those tentacles. Okay, now I get it. Ah. Oh. My apostle, also is my name. I am pleased. You obeyed, grew mercy from flesh, grew powerful. Are you ready to return to me? Add sentence my will. Ah, okay, so the tentacles do this, fair enough. Okay, now I understand this entire shebang a bit better. Please show me something cool. Really? Really, is that all that I get? Oh! There's more. The last charge, a pitiful masquerade. Burdens my love, my kin. Here vulnerable puppets. They beg for mercy. Granted. Okay, so is this a boss fight right now? Wait, what? Yeah, you're following me, you little motherfuckers. It's one of the loss easier when you collapse partners. Yep, I think so. A vagina monster. Nice. Oh, good, those are eyes. Olmi and Elmar. Curse-bound family. Okay. Oops. Oh wait. No, come back. Okay, your blood for me. Good. Okay, go for her. Okay, that's fair enough. Bollocks. Oops. Oh, come on. Ah! Nope. Good, fair enough. Oh, misclick, irrelevant. Okay, fair enough. Wrong dodge button, again, irrelevant. Good. Let them... Oh. Okay. I think I'm just searching for her. Okay, fair enough. Okay. So, perma stun here. Good, let them hit this thing. Nope. Oops. Yep, perfect. That's what I wanted. But where is she? Where is she? Ah, there she is. Nope. Ah, good. Oops. No, come back, come back. Good, fair enough. I take it. Okay, I got a few hits off, fair enough. Good. Well, this didn't do enough damage, to be quite frank. Yep, perfect. This actually did a lot of damage. Good, I think I got her. Yep, this does a lot of damage. Good. Oh! It didn't work. I fucked up a bit. Well, not just a bit, gigantically. Good, fair enough. Oh! What the fuck? Nice. Huh? Hop! Oh, shoot! Irrelevant. Here, and here. Freak! I was too unfocused. That's gonna make a... yeah. If I'm gonna multiplayer it, it would be way easier, but... this was... what the hell is this? Worship! The thing you should do. You mean? And yes, it's a pick-me clone. As Shadow Master said. It's a pick-me clone, just a bit more fucked up. Yeah. Oh, there is a tutorial. Maybe I should have done that. But hey, it is what it is. Good. That's... I think that's the first hour done. Gonna stop playing this. Gonna make a few reactions right now. Gonna throw it in. Just for some videos. Just in case I won't have any time for it. At some point. Where is it? Where is it? Let's let the magic work. There it is. Fair enough. Yeah, come on. Oh, you're a little kid. For F's sake. Yet the shape drafting is a nice idea, but I'm gonna be honest. It's a bit shitty. It's very shitty. Definitely, if the collab partners would give this game a shot. No, I'm gonna ask them. When the collab partners are fine with this, because the only thing that annoys me is the shape drawing, but it's probably just a thing to get used to. So yeah, let's see. I don't know if you guys know this guy. Set hits, tach, blah blah blah. Extremely funny guy. So yeah, I'm just gonna look up if the recording actually goes. Yep, it goes. Perfect. As it should be. Now I'm just gonna chill. Him. Yes, him. No, good. The good old game, you will see one of the freaking funniest guys on the internet. Yep, me too. It's so full of energy, and most of the time I watch his videos 2 to 3 times just to get every little detail. It's freaking fantastic. But let's see what this is even. Eileen. I don't even know what Eileen is. Texan, not optional. I mean, Texas are Texas. So let's see.
Hey people. Seth here. I broke my microphone again. These lines come directly from a $10 webcam. Ellen has reached early access. This is the equivalent to...
Already the freaking... Oh, the freaking... Okay.
The CIA putting crack in black neighborhoods, but for the neurodivergent community. Ellen is a game where I imprison the elderly, turn them into livestock, and have them lay eggs to make a new generation of senior citizen. Naturally, every grandpa starts off as a baby, needs...
What the freak? This
Be
what is
breastfed
this
by other
bollocks?
grandpas until they come of age and fed a staple diet of pastured hay to grow old and brittle, at which point I mount them to a wheel of pain to generate electricity so I can power my lights and watch Sailor Moon. I have a lack of beds, so there's a tower of pensioners stacked on top of each other every night. Each day my population explodes as a hot spring incubates faster than an actual womb, and each day it contracts as I put a for sale sticker on Grandpa's forehead. Legally, I have a license. Morally, I pay the church. In the same fashion as Bill Gates tortures his body double every day to evade karma, as long as I buy a letter of indulgence, I can sell 20 pensioners and still work off my karmic debt. I'm an upstanding citizen. They are untouchables, and I will not reincarnate into a water bug. But first, a message from our sponsor. At Raytheon, we don't just build missiles. We build memories.
We built. Oh no, this will be some bollocks. This cannot be anything freaking halfway decent. This will be bollocks.
At Raytheon, we don't just neutralize civilians. We vaporize them. Raytheon. Because it's not just a forever war. It's a forever family. As the successor to Eloda, which I reviewed over 7 years ago, Ellen is a sandbox adventure like no other. Build a base, open your mailbox, receive...
So wait, this is a 7-year-old game. Okay, fair enough. And the ad was beautiful. I enjoyed it.
Spam in the form of a suicide bomber. Cultivate 3 billion crop strains for testosterone. Open a tourist trap and scam them for terrible prices. Deliver vomit and feces for children's birthdays. Poison unsuspecting townsfolk. Get engaged to your child bride. Send her to be stoned at the gallows. Pickpocket her engagement ring. Marry a slime instead. Play music. Get shot dead because they didn't like your performance. Bake bread by nuking raw flour. Wish for a Glock 17. Receive a railgun. Read Goblin Smut to learn.
Glock 17. I freaking self-destructing flower. I love this. Oh, this is so... Wait, are those... Those are body pillows, aren't they? Yep. And a lot of them.
their weakness. Throw your smut in the trash can and make the trash pregnant. Punch a hermit crab for so long it levels up. Enjoy hallucinations. Get cursed. Realize the cursed item you're wearing is made of food and eat it directly from your body. Get jumped by a pack of cows. Comply with their demands and brush their fur. Capture a bomb rock and host it as a parasite. Use its suicide attack to strip mine dungeons. Buy a tent. Use a paper material hammer to turn it into a portable pocket plane. Worship every god. Receive their apostles and artifacts. Abandon every single one of them. Roll a succubus and prostitution max your way to insane stats. Murder someone's son in cold blood. Bake their meat into a rotisserie chicken. Shit out a dream larva and blend it into the food. Feed it to their...
I don't know what a dream larva is. At this point, I don't even want to know. This sounds
parent
disgusting.
And make them fall in love with you. Make everyone love you so hard you recruit the entire city. Turn the king into a broomstick and ride him as he calls me a fat ass and tells me to lose weight. Whip him until he turns to prostitution. Some may describe Ellen as a bizarre Japanese fantasy where you enact outlandish policies such as human rights or a mandate for everyone to wear panties. But that's not fully accurate. It's about paying tax. The karmic weight of missing my monthly tax deadline is 40 times more serious than unloading an assault rifle on a homeless beggar. This is a fantasy, funded by the IRS and TurboTax. On being asked his intentions for the game, Noah, the developer, had this to say.
By the way, this isn't the developer. This is I think Japanese some kind of president. Oh wait, Emperor Noah, Japan. If it's correct, yeah. I know it's a high guy somewhere. So
Simulate, take your Saruman. You make no money because everybody live to 110 year old, and then you take your own life. Game costs $20, real good. Game costs $20, real good.
You could be a chaos gene stealer with more hands than limbs. We don't care. Pay the state or suffer the consequences. This game's entire premise is about you getting suckered into owning land by 2 contract killers. Then sucker someone else into 20 million in debt for that same property. There's intrigue, politics, and lore, which you can ignore entirely as you read everyone's death.
Oof. Oof. Was killed by evolved goblin in Puppy Cave. Either shall try to withdraw to generate was given. The snob spin was killed by evolved goblin Puppy Cave. Crimson Hole Zealot was crushed by your luggage in old ruins. I can't sleep tonight. The Snowfall Lapand fell and died in Northern Terrace. Oh my freaking
Vlog, which moves very quickly and contains a lot of slurs. Most of them from me, but I prefer this multiplayer, as taking the Moongate to visit a random Japanese base will instantly depress me, as I see his beautiful creation, and compare it to my own O-Block ghetto favela.
Wait, what?
You can even put...
the frick?
Compare it to my own...
What the frick? What is he doing with the old woman here? This is sadistic.
O-Block ghetto favela. You can even put custom sprites. Half the time, this is animated smut. This is preferable to getting one-shot by a death trap the instant you spawn in, or seeing a Boeing 767 approaching 2 skyscrapers, or loading into Outer Epstein, which has a one-tile entrance that takes off your clothes. Players will see their options for a pet, and most will pick the little girl. But if I throw a hormone drug in her face, she becomes a little boy.
I think, yes, it is a freaking MMO. It looks like it. It looks... No, but I don't think you can do with, like, all player... Nah.
This presents the duality of a player base. Pedophile or pederast. Look, this is a setting where the surface went extinct and got repopulated by a cosmic mushroom, whose only reference point for how biology works is Japanese Daojins. That's why everyone lays eggs, because he didn't know any better. Everything is an opaque, esoteric mechanism with poor documentation, which the community abuses and exploits until Noah figures out a hotfix or workaround for their shenanigans. This is ignoring the fact that half a game is designed to troll you. Tick an innocent menu option to auto pick up fish, die instantly because you picked up a whale, drink from a water source, mutate horrifically, play on permadeath, slip on a banana peel in the Village of Atonement, and lose everything. Get AIDS. Catching Ether disease is a natural part of gameplay and progresses if left untreated. How do you do that? By playing basketball. To cure your magically inflicted AIDS,
magically inflicted AIDS, and it's a multiplayer game. It doesn't have the MMO tag, but it has the multiplayer tag. And permadeath. Damn. Magic AIDS.
You must become Michael Jordan. The casino chips you earn can then be used for higher stakes gambling. This game is a constant gaslight. I came into this expecting fun. Now I'm paying tax and addicted to slot machines. I hope you didn't take an oath before starting your character, because the blackjack table is rigged. Save scum your way to the cure and live life as normal. There are alternatives, but that requires kidnapping little girls. Memes aside, what is this? It's single-player RuneScape with no level cap, and a crafting system that lets you recreate nearly everything you see. Towns, winter hot springs, beach resorts. You can even walk off a shore and build underwater. Everything builds into something, which can be dismantled to make everything else. Material alchemy is an art form, which lets us mine out entire dungeons and turn copper to cocaine. Nothing I say is an embellishment. I throw alcohol at my blue eyes white dragon, have sex with it, and end my turn. Understanding esoteric systems by absorbing every wiki article is the bulk of your experience. You don't have to know Japanese, but they're more informative than the porn-sick groomers that make up this game's English community, which is why they're partitioned away in an apartheid state. For starting off, any race or class is viable, and the possibilities are endless.
You're a fat, ugly Polish whore. Or you are, I don't know, Jewish person. You're a black person. You're a rapist.
A Wraith Executioner can use mana as a second health bar. Combine this with worshipping Itzpalt or Hiromi, and you have an infinite health bar. Chaos Shape Inquisitor lets you save scum for hours, and ask if it's truly worth it, as you enter the void and get soundballed repeatedly. Or, if you're a masochist, you can pick Snail Tourist. and put on permanent
Wait. I'm saying. This guy is a genius. I did. This is beautiful.
and put on permadeath. Everything now costs twice as much. But the trade-off is that salt kills you. My Jury Warrior isn't
of
meta. Her perk is garbage. And ultimately, it doesn't matter. Because I bring a small army wherever I go. Do not feel limited by your choices. With enough investment, you can make anything work. Your objective is always the same. Get stronger by getting richer. So you can get even stronger to get even richer. Material capital will fuel your physical sociopathy. There's an infinite number of ways to do this, and these are simply suggestions. Invite residents to work your land and perform jobs and hobbies, such as gaming, gambling, gacha, prostitution, and self-harm. Set up delegated farming and automate crop rotations for passive income. Grow honey, turn it into wine. Grow mushrooms, turn it into wine. Catch fish, turn it into wine. Get paid a salary because people want to visit. Not for my impressive displays, but because I've stolen incredibly expensive panties from different NPCs. The main way of getting stats is eating food. Thus, our only obstacle is our stomach. So, we apply the secret teenage girl technique of vomit maxing. We eat, we throw up, and then we eat even more, as we watch our maid pick up vomit like the peasant she is. It's hard to gauge these values. Luckily, there's a variety of graphical and gameplay mods to augment your experience, automate tasks, and replace sprites with the horniest combait you've ever seen. Mpreg Scott the Woz milking machine? Sign me up. On top of this, the game itself has a lot of quality of life convenience. You can auto-dump your entire inventory, configure resource distributions, and even just Ctrl F to search for anything on the map. Everything is completely customizable. In my case, I've gone off a deep end and can no longer see what I'm doing. This is a game of problems and solutions, and dealing with the problems you cause along the way.
By the way, there are a lot of people that I know that just overdo the entire thing, they cannot see anything except for their add-ons. It's just beautiful.
Mass monsters are a special creature that multiply upon taking damage. There's a spawn limit of 20 monsters entering your base at any time. Taming a mass monster, putting it on the gallows, and sealing its offspring on a set of tiles 10 Z levels higher seemed like a great idea. Until I visited my base again, only to find out everyone is dead. It turns out 2 of my NPCs are coded to teleport directly to enemies, causing them to split and spill into the base, where everyone is too weak to one-shot them. So they infinitely replicate until they fill the entire screen. Conversely, the final boss is too hard for me to kill. By pure chance, I loaded into some Japanese guy's base, which had residents who were level 250,000. They're so high level, they take 30 steps for each of mine, which they spent on gambling, drinking, vomiting, and passing out at high velocity. I fed them aphrodisiacs, and one of them laid an egg. Microwaving an egg has a chance of exploding, which is incredibly funny in the middle of an orphanage. Explosion strength is tied to quality, and this one is 2,773. I heat the egg, and one-shot Inos, my party, and myself. This might seem ridiculous, but the Japanese have already killed him with a beach ball and a banana peel. NPCs hold beach balls in their inventory when thrown at, and this one was modified by several thousand cursed scrolls of flying to weigh 10,000. So when Inno spawns in and charges, he slips in a banana peel and is crushed to death. The world is your autism playground. Join all the guilds, learn all the skills, whip pensioners on your cotton plantation. It's your fantasy. Now back to work, Cracker. I'm not here to tell you that unless you've got insanely high taming and throw love potions at a spiral king deep in the void so you can feed that breast milk to a chicken so you can genetically engineer him into the strongest creature in the game, that you haven't played the game. There's no win condition, only your creativity. So choose a goal, a direction, or a hyperfixation, and the rest is up to you. For as many turbo-level Japanese hypersweats at level 3 billion in the void, there's just as many who haven't even left their own base. So rest assured that no matter where you're at, there's some guy who spent his entire playthrough cultivating mushrooms, who has more money than the entire economy. In short, I love Ellen. It's a very sweet, beautiful, and calming game that I can't help coming back to. The developer doesn't sleep. He pushes a new unstable build every night, and I wish him the very best. There's enough content for several hundred hours, and it just keeps getting better. I thoroughly recommend it. As always, more content to come, so stay tuned.
So wait, it could be an MMO. Damn!
This video is dedicated to my ops,
Ugh.
because I had a script ready after 50 hours, until I saw someone write a critical thesis about
Ugh.
my Alona video, took it to heart, and played another free 50. It was only later brought to my attention that the man who affected me so is a barely literate weeaboo who paid thousands of dollars for his cringe OC to be put into the game. He did
Oh.
all this so I could turn his waifu into a burger. A warm thanks to the many.
Oh. I mean, fair enough. So somebody paid the developers a lot of money so they can put in their avatar in, and he just destroys it. I love this guy. This guy is so unhinged. Just legendary. It's just... Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know what to say. It's just... It's not even close. This shit is legendary. Ah, beautiful. Oh. No. This is just too good. I'm gonna be honest, this is just too good. What did you think about it? It's... I just can't. It's just... Okay, let's see how this works. I'm gonna do a little bit of a shenanigan, because I'm gonna cut it for a video afterwards. Ah, so it doesn't jump forward. Good. So I don't forget the link tomorrow. I'm just gonna do it like this, pull it in. It's what video games should be. I mean, the freedoms that you get here are definitively a freaking very high thing. I love it. Like the freedom. The thing is, I never know what to do and I have so much freedom. I never know. But hey. Let's look up an update for Stop Killing Games. Because I'm actually quite happy that at least this is going forward in a way that... well, that's positive. Wait, let me... Yep.
Video is a bit awkward since a little over a month ago, I made one called The End of Stop Killing Games. And this is a wrap-up to Stop Killing Games.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm just happy that it went good for the guy. Because the Pirate Software drama just... And I think that if the Pirate Software drama didn't happen, it wouldn't have as much eyes on it. Because people do this thing, or I think that a lot of people help him right now, just because of pure stubbornness against Pirate Software, at least to a degree.
In my defense, when I made that, I really did think that was close to the end for what Stop Killing Games could influence. But since we didn't accomplish everything, I wanted to go down swinging. Well, through dumb luck, that video swung so hard it changed the timeline. So now I should probably do a different one. Just to let people know up front, this video isn't that important. It's gonna go over various things, but nothing earth-shattering. Yeah, in fact, let's get the important stuff out of the way. It's only a few things. If you're in the EU, you can still contact members of European Parliament to support the Stop Destroying Video Games initiative. And you and people from several other European countries can add a comment to the Digital Fairness Act, asking politely if they can add protections from publishers destroying video games you've already paid for.
Yeah, I already did both things. So yeah. And as he said, politeness is very important. If you want your comment to actually reach someone, you cannot be a freaking goblin that tries to destroy things. Just talk normal. Be polite. It's fine. You will survive. I think.
And I guess if you're in the UK, you can still contact members of parliament to support the government petition to stop destroying games there.
Oh, you poor soul. You poor soul. He doesn't know. He really doesn't know what the freak's going on in the UK. He just doesn't. Damn.
Though I won't lie, the UK situation is a lot iffier. Finally, this one's a shot in the dark, but I've been advised if anyone has connections to the EU Commission, specifically mid-level admin workers, that could be very helpful. You can contact me or the official spokesperson. His contact info is on the initiative page. Okay, that's it. Nothing else I'm going to say here really matters much, so if you want to stop watching, that's fine. I guess first off, thanks to everyone who's assisted with the Stop Killing Games campaign, or is still helping. It's involved literally millions of people at this point.
Good.
On one hand, I'm really glad we got the help we needed. On the other, I still can't shake the feeling of how stupid this all is. Not people helping, but that we have to fight for any of this to begin with. The issue of not destroying games that people have already paid for in a business bigger than the film and music industry combined, when the whole thing is entirely preventable, has always struck me as crazy. I still view...
He's correct. I also see it as total bollocks, and there should have been regulations for this way earlier. It should have started like this, but damn. I don't know. I don't live in the UK, but I know a lot of people that been affected, yeah. Fair enough. I mean, I don't know a lot of people that been affected, but I'm gonna be honest, I just can... What I'm hearing, I just hope that it... you know, it's a bad situation right now.
View this like fighting for the right to have plumbing in your home, or to demand that bread you buy shouldn't be filled with sawdust. And no, not just a label telling you that your bread contains sawdust. There is such a thing as minimum standards for many products. So this entire movement has never been a calling for me, and still isn't. It's more like this particular practice has annoyed me way more than the average person, and I just want it to go away so I can spend my time on things I'd rather be doing. However...
You did something that matters at the end of the day, and you will be, well, basically you do way more important thing that a lot of people will ever do in their entire lives. So, yeah, you can be proud of something like this.
Through dumb luck, I've been in a unique position to attempt to end this practice, and I knew I would feel like a giant hypocrite if I didn't give it my best shot. So I guess first, why don't we go over what that shot has looked like and how effective it's been? Let's pull up the old battle plans again. Okay, so here are the original plans, but new options opened up along the way. So here's the updated version. And rather than go over everything, I made a key showing the state of each attempt. I'm rating this by two metrics. Did we accomplish what we set out to do, and how effective was that? Well, on the first metric, we've actually done amazing. We have maximized our chances to push back against the issue of games being destroyed on almost every front. That's incredible. I wouldn't have predicted we would have gotten this far. In fact, I'd say the only place we outright failed to launch was Brazil. It was looking promising, but we ran into a wall where the law firm needed more data on how many copies of The Crew were sold in Brazil, and we just weren't able to find it. So, bummer about that, but I think it wasn't the most pivotal country in this either. I think France, Germany, Australia, and the EU as a whole are the heavyweights in this.
Well,
as long as we get a major market prohibiting game destruction, I think we'll largely win this globally. But what about the second metric, how effective this all was? Well, some were outright failures, some of which were kind of expected, but by and large, we still don't know. All the consumer agencies are still investigating this. The Digital Fairness Act is still accepting comments. Hell, even for the European Citizens Initiative, we still don't know if we actually got enough valid signatures. Though I think we probably did. So as you can see, a whole lot of the campaign now involves waiting. And government does not move quickly. But
Nope.
seriously, I think we've done about as well as is humanly possible given the landscape. Especially considering that I'm just a friggin' YouTuber. I think all this stuff we've launched
Yep.
are our best shots. I don't
Yep.
see lots of new stuff on the horizon later. I think we either win on at least one of these, or if they all fail, then it's over. Besides the Digital Fairness Act, the only big one I think I still have any influence over is the European Citizens Initiative. However, since the signing period is over, we're entering a phase where things like counter-lobbying and political connections are most important. And frankly, that is not my department. I know nothing about that. Though some political insiders do, and they're advising the official organizers. I'm not even aware of all their plans, but even if I was, I probably wouldn't say what they're up to. Ever since the industry took a shot at us with fabricated claims, I've been acting a little bit like I've been Mirandized. So on some part,
It's by the way very, very, very understandable that he actually got scared after getting, well, basically a try of getting your name thrown in the dirt and just effing around, or the name of your movement. That's very scary because it's not a rando on the internet on freaking, I know, in the comment section some freak. It was actually a gigantic company that did this. So yeah, that's scary.
parts of this, I may be very quiet since I know someone is trying to use that against us. If the insiders have requests for me, I'll probably follow them. But this is turning into a game I'm not qualified to play. I am qualified to encourage people to sign a form. That's more within my skill set. I don't have a timetable on the initiative since some of it is out of our control, but it's going to be months down the line before there's a hearing. I probably will be assisting the organizers with notes and talking points for when they go to the EU Commission. Assuming they do. I mean, we're probably safe with the signatures, but if we don't have 1 million valid ones, none of this part matters anyway. That's why we have alternate plans of attack just in case others fail.
Damn.
So that's where my mind is at, but if I confuse people, here, I made a chart of Ross vision on how I see the campaign right now. That should hopefully clear it up. Now some have asked, hey, since you're winding down your end of things on the campaign, can you pass the torch on this or let the community take over? Yeah, sure. You don't even have to wait on me, really. I actually have someone in mind who might be great to lead or help lead things in the future. It's the same person who helped organize things to contact TV stations and was talking about a possible watchdog group if the initiative did pass.
Damn.
So he's had good ideas. As for the community, I'm afraid I don't have a solid plan for that as of yet, other than it's being sorted out. A lot of people are helping with that. Yeah, in fact, I'm not even in direct control of the website, so it may be outdated for a few days while the person who does maintain it is working on it. Now, I am pessimistic on how much we can do beyond the action we've already put into play, but I'm of course in favor of people continuing Stop Killing Games related things if they want. Speaking of related things, I've received a lot of questions about the current Steam and itch censorship going on right now. I am not an expert on that, but I can talk about how it relates to us.
Oh,
I
fair
have
enough.
some good news
actually.
and some bad news.
Very good. I actually wanted to cut this segment because if it relates to them, then yeah, fair enough.
And I think some more
That's
good
interesting.
news. The good news is if a storefront removed your game and gave you no ability to back it up and continue running it without further support, then that is exactly the situation Stop Killing Games is trying to address.
Yep.
We've been mostly focused on games that have the online dependency built into the game.
Yeah.
But if a store gave you no notice before removing your game, then yeah, it's the same problem, just a different flavor. The game you paid
fair
for was
enough.
taken from you. Now, stores could still remove access to games you paid for, but they would have to give you 30 days notice or something. And the ability to back it up.
And of course, because there is always a klugscheißer in the comments that says, what about if you cheat? Yeah, if you cheat in a video game, then... I mean, if it's a solo or a video game, non-multiplayer video game, then yeah, that's relevant. Do what you want. But if you cheat in a multiplayer video game and you say, yeah, but you paid for it or something like that, yeah, get shafted. Just F off. If you get banned there and don't have access to your video game, Yeah, tough shit. I don't care if you paid for it, you're destroying the fun of other people that also paid for it. And yeah, you're just not the most important human being on the world. You have to share this space with others. Kurwa pępek świata.
Up and keep running the game before something like that would be okay. So while we can't address this situation now because, again, government moves really slowly, what we're doing could partially protect against situations like this in the future. Now, the bad news is Stop Killing Games would do nothing to prevent companies from delisting games. That's because to solve that, you'd have to create law mandating stores keep selling games. That seems unreasonable and unrealistic. We're also not addressing Visa, MasterCard, and PayPal's grip on entire...
I'm gonna be honest. As long as you can keep your game and a store dislists it afterwards, but you can still keep it, fair enough. Rules change, and it doesn't have to mean immediately that the store actually wished for the outcome to be this way. And I doubt that any store actually wishes a situation where they cannot sell a game because they could make profit out of it.
Higher world commerce, because that sounds like a way, way bigger scope than anything I could ever deal with. One of the reasons Stop Killing Games has made it so far is because there are gaps in the law on the issue of game destruction. We're shining a flashlight on a practice that may already be illegal. I can't even imagine where you would start with trying to rein in payment processors. That said, this censorship problem has gotten a lot of attention. So hopefully smarter and more experienced people than myself know how to push back against this. But even if they don't, I think this is a problem that will solve itself over time. That's because both players and publishers want to buy and sell the games that are being censored. So that means there's real market pressure to find a solution. In fact, I bet there's a startup frantically trying to fill the gap that credit card companies are leaving them right now because there's so much money being left on the table for them. If you bet on companies wanting to make lots of money, you're rarely disappointed. I also
Sorry about that. He's a smart man. If you bet on money, you're gonna get, well, most of the time, a positive result. Because yes, people want money. They actually want it very much, especially companies. If they let money on the table, well, they lose money. So it's not the best thing to do. But on the other hand, there are just a lot of freaks that sit on the top of those companies that destroy and cannibalize them from the inside. So it's not a guarantee, but hey. I have a friend that's trying to start a counter movement against all that censorship. Godspeed. Okay, Shadowmaster, if your friend starts a counter movement against it, tell me please. I'm gonna support it.
I think this situation points out how hollow the alternative solutions you sometimes see suggested are. Like clear labeling or voting with your wallet. In both cases, those do not save the game.
Yeah, the thing is, yeah, it doesn't save the game, but if you vote with your wallet, it's more a preventive strike. It's so in the future, this mistake doesn't repeat.
Games you want to keep. It's the same for censored games also. Voting with your wallet only helps if the game is allowed to exist in the first place.
No, it only helps if everybody actually does the same thing. People aren't that smart.
So Stop Killing Games would only help with part of this censorship situation in the future, but it's certainly compatible with people trying to do more. Okay, speaking of the...
Now, Stop Killing Games will have a gigantic ripple effect over everything. I think it's just
future.
Yeah, it will.
I think what we've done with Stop Killing Games has actually changed the timeline, or is attempting to. As someone who's been at ground zero on this, I thought it might be fun to compare what would still be happening if the movement had never happened. First, let's look at the battle plans. How many of these would still be happening without us? Oh, yeah, nothing. None of this would be happening. Stop Killing Games is taking credit for getting all of this rolling. If you don't believe me, I encourage you to look at any news related to saving your games prior to January 2024. I feel certain without us, the crew would have been just another shutdown, like Darkspore, Battleforge, PlanetSide, Asheron's Call, Dust 514. I mean, if any game was going to get people motivated, I would think it would be Overwatch. It sold over 50 million copies, was destroyed, and people just accepted it, best I can tell. I think it did.
I mean, Overwatch died a gruesome and slow death. People just accepted that it's dead way, way, way longer before it actually did.
Didn't have the same legal openings that the crew did, but there wasn't an upswell that led to any big action that I'm aware of. I think if we hadn't acted when we did, then game destruction would just continue as usual, the same way it did in 2023, 2022, and so on. I really believe this movement was our only chance on this. Oh, sure, there would be other game shutdowns, but then people would just accept them too, like there's some sort of law of nature. Hell, some still do. You know, I never expected a Penny Arcade comic on this, but I love the write-up underneath it.
What the... Nice.
What we've been conditioned to believe is normal simply isn't. The purpose of the campaign is to give you what you already own. It's a bizarre state of affairs. The part about conditioning is so true. From my perspective, it's felt like lots of gamers have gotten brainwashed on this over the years. I really feel like we're defying the odds by getting people to wake up. So what didn't we change related to game ownership? Well, there's a few things. That bill in California doubling down and saying you own nothing, but that there should be clear labels about you owning nothing would still have passed. That was mostly from Sony pulling movies off its platform, not us. The court case against Ubisoft in the US might still have gone through. It depends on how motivated the plaintiffs were by the movement or not. I unfortunately think that case has no chance of stopping the practice of game destruction, but we weren't behind that one. Server emulator attempts on the crew would still be happening without us, thankfully. The US Copyright Office would still have rejected the Video Game History Foundation's attempt to get extremely meager exemptions to the DMCA. And yeah, I think that's about it. We can take credit for pretty much everything else related to pushing back against game destruction from 2024 onward. Unless you think that Concord is the spark that would have rallied everyone to push back. Or hey, Anthem, that too. So yeah, we're on a different...
The thing is, you never know. You never know what action actually sparks somebody to do something about it, or just suddenly starts a gigantic movement. You never know it. Never. So just try. Maybe it will start something gigantic, maybe it won't. Who knows?
Different timeline now. It feels weird. Okay, and here's the part nobody is going to like. I have been exhausted almost every day for over a month now. This is what I'm looking like almost all the time now when I'm not on camera. I know a lot of people found out about Stop Killing Games just recently, but I've been going at it hard for over a year and a half now, and I wasn't exactly well rested prior to that. When I made the first end video, I thought I would get a break afterwards. Nope. It's been unending overtime because like hell I was going to miss the opportunity to actually turn this around. But man, I am feeling it. There's been something that has to be done every waking moment since then. And I have no room to complain either. I'm the one who brought this on myself. Well, no, the industry brought this on all of us, but I'm the one who decided to get in front of it. But since
You're the mother effing Highlander, mate. In this case. You went in, said, nope, I'm gonna pull my dick out and say I'm gonna fuck back. Thank you for that.
I have been...
The crew was the goat. The goat. There was the biggest open world card game that I knew of. I cannot talk to the crew, and by the way, welcome, I know, Entity. But I heard only positive or mostly positive stuff of it, so, you know, sadly, it's a loss after it shut down.
Been getting worn the hell down. This may sound crazy, but I'm actually at a point where I'm becoming numb as to whether we even win or not. If we win, great. If we lose, but I still gave it my best effort, I can live with that. But what would drive me crazy is losing because I dropped the ball on something I can obviously fix. For example,
enough.
if a regulator gets bribed by the industry, I have no influence on that. But telling people there's a way for our issue to be a rider on the Digital Fairness Act if enough people comment on it, yeah, that is totally something I kind of had to do to maximize our chances. So I kind of either need to win or be defeated. In between just doesn't work for me. I mean, even if we lose, I want everyone involved to own it. So if the EU says there's no problem with publishers killing games you paid for, fine. I want to hear them say that terms like these are considered legal and completely fair under Directive 9313 EEC, which is supposed to protect consumers against unfair terms and mass-produced contracts. If consumer protections never really existed for video games this whole time, and the EU Commission wants to keep it that way, then let's hear them say it so the whole world knows.
Good. Yes. Exactly. And they won't say that. It won't ever happen. You know why? Because then people would actually go to the roof and freaking scream at them. As they should.
They could have saved me a lot of time and effort. I think there's a serious chance we could win, though, somewhere. Anyway, I've said before, I've kind of hated doing all of this. It's just been a competing scale of knowing I would hate myself more if I quit at a critical juncture. Well, I'm just about through the most critical junctures. Oh, there's more left, but not ones I know how to influence much. My goal on all of this has always been to get in, hit as hard as I can, then get out. The getting out part is taking longer than I would have wanted, but that's still the plan. I want to be done with this so badly. I don't think a clean break is really possible for me yet. Even as I say this, I still have days of campaign work I'm behind on. But as soon as I start to get on top of things, my plan is to be on a standby break. Where if something important happens where I need to do something, yeah, I'll drop everything and do it. Otherwise, I want out as soon as it won't cause things to implode. If you work past a certain point, you kind of stop caring about everything. Or at least I do. Right now,
Fair enough.
I feel like I want to take a break for the next 10 years. I probably don't need to, or can't really. Maybe I only need a couple days. I have no way of telling anymore. You know that life draining machine from The Princess Bride? Yeah, I feel like I might have had a round or two on that. Ironically, I haven't had time to play a game for close to a couple months now.
Damn.
I admit, part of me just wants to play games for days and not look back. I'm reminded of an Onion article talking about how you could just stop working and play video games until you run out of money and get evicted. My mind has gone there before. So assuming I get my life force back at some point, which I probably will, I don't know. I've noticed recently I have a lot of new viewers, so I should probably talk some about this channel. This whole thing with Stop Killing Games has been one giant detour for me. It's not what I want to spend my time on any more than necessary. Now things could easily change, but at this moment, I have no plans to make more videos on Stop Killing Games. Because
Good, fair enough. So I know right now that the Stop Killing Games thing will go out of his focus. Fair enough, by the way. This man actually did so much good work about the entire thing that he just deserves it. So yeah, I actually agree with him. If he needs a pause, he needs a pause. If he needs to get his head out of the freaking gutter, do it. Do it as you need. Yeah, but I think, yeah, for this video, well, it is what it is. I hope he still has success because this man deserves it. And I hope that he can actually build the entire thing up in a way that he profits from it greatly. because he already did a really good thing. So yeah. Oh, the entire thing is just so bollocks, I'm gonna be honest. This shouldn't even be happening. But hey, it is what it is, I guess. Good. Let's actually do a video that Shadowmaster gave me to watch. And it's about Blue Sky. This freak show. Yeah, I'm just gonna repeat it. Shadowmaster, you recommended this one to me. It's about freaking Blue Sky. The freak show in there. The efforts that actually go around, do bad stuff, and then think that they are morally superior to everyone. Let's see what Hero has to say about it.
Hope you've been having a great week. And I noticed you guys like the Blue Sky videos that I've made before. I've made a few of those, and I'm glad you guys enjoy them. I also enjoy making those videos. It's a funny topic for me, and so I've been keeping...
I think most normal human beings enjoy that Blue Sky, the freaking extremist breeding ground, get shafted. Don't worry, Crash Out. We discussed your Crash Out, it's fine. I actually misunderstood your Crash Out because I thought you mean me. After I read that I like Blue Sky for some reason, I was like, what the fuck is he actually talking about? But hey, shit happens. Misunderstandings happen. And English isn't my native language, so, you know.
Been tabs on Blue Sky stuff. Kind of like accumulating enough Blue Sky content to make another video. And great news, as you could probably tell because you're watching this. I now have enough content for another Blue Sky video. And let's take a look at what's going on, because 17 hours ago, there was a post on our Blue Sky where a user was upset.
If I had a heart, I would heart back, but alas, a lich only has a phylactery.
That they were basically getting canceled by other Blue Sky users, because like everyone's just blocking each other. Like imagine, and I'm not kidding, tens of thousands of accounts all just blocking each other. It's like...
Of course. That's how it is. If you have freaks, they will look for any kind of way of actually just proving their moral superiority, and they need another human being for that. So they're gonna block each other and cannibalize each other. That was to be expected.
Like, dude, the engagement on Blue Sky, from what the subreddit has said, is like already pretty bad. And then making it worse is that these people are all just like turning against each other and canceling each other, which is only making the engagement even worse because like they're all on block lists that they've made. So yeah, that's the overview of what we're about to take a look at. And then other stuff as well going on Blue Sky. So let's get started. 17 hours ago on the subreddit for Blue Sky, this post reading, "Why I Had to Leave Blue Sky."
Because it's an extremist-infested site that doesn't know what it's doing, and no matter what, you always have people that actually cannibalize each other.
Before the weekend, I pulled up Clear Sky.
If meat's not on the men, they make their own. Yes.
And learned that for every follower I have on Blue Sky, I have 30 people blocking me. About 1.1 thousand followers and 30,000 blockers. What the frick, dude?
Nice.
What the frick? It turns out I'm on a ton of block lists. And why? I've used what I thought were innocent starter packs of journalists to get going, which again had people on them that got me auto-enrolled into block lists. I'm not going to mention who, but neither was someone I had much knowledge about. I left Twitter because I can't stand the right-wing BS, and I'm generally repulsed by the blatant racism on there.
Stay away. Stay freaking away. We don't want you on Twitter, and we are evil racists. I don't care, just stay away. Stay in your freak corner, just sob there, cry around, block each other, freaking start to slaughter each. I don't care. I just don't care. Stay where you are. Nobody likes you on Twitter. You don't like yourself. So, F off.
But now I find myself on lists with titles like hate enablers, fascism supporters, drama. What is that even? Menschenfeindlichkeit? I don't even know what that one is.
Menschenfeindlichkeit. That's a German word, by the way. It's basically word by word that you're against humans. So basically you have something against humanity. Thinking that you're a freak, yeah, you probably do.
And lots of variations of blank followers. So I guess that's like, oh, you follow this account, on the block list you go. And I can accept being blocked, even by 30,000 people. But I can't be on lists of quote-unquote fascism supporters in public on the internet. Bro.
Hey, if you quack like a duck, you walk like a duck, you eat like a duck, maybe you belong to the ducks.
Leftists have watered down the word fascist so much. It's just ridiculous, really. I've literally seen leftists getting called fascist by other leftists who are further left than the ones that they're accusing of being fascist. Like I said, I mean, this is one word out of many that has just been watered down to an extreme degree. Like, dude, I literally had Blue Sky users accusing me of being a fascist because I was criticizing SAG-AFTRA. Because I was talking about how it was literally hurting labor who are not a part of the union, and how SAG-AFTRA was even hurting members of the union itself. For example, during the pandemic, they raised the minimum requirements for healthcare, and thousands of their members were then removed from their healthcare plans during the pandemic. Disproportionately, also, a number of these members were seniors who had been paying into this plan for decades. And then SAG's like, oh, you know what? We got to raise the minimum requirements. Oh, you no longer have healthcare with this plan. That's too bad. I talk about it. I get accused of being a fascist because I'm not blindly supporting SAG-AFTRA, because I'm not bootlicking for them. I mean, it's a complete joke. And then they say this. Just super disappointed in this platform and its users. I pointed all my contact points to get in touch with me through Blue Sky and made it my primary social media because I wanted this to succeed. For new users, I think I'd recommend, if you're going to use Blue Sky, be anonymous. Plus, don't use starter packs. But man, that's really killing the value for me.
Damn. It is so funny to see them fail. It is so funny to see this person just explode, because after years of this bullshit, it finally catches up to them. Perfect.
Oh my gosh, man. But we are left with the question now.
Gosh.
And the question is, what was that Clear Sky thing that was being mentioned? Well, I go to clearsky.app. And this is the first time I've seen it with you guys here in real time. So 35 million or so active accounts, 13 million deleted, top 5 blocked, top 5 blockers. I'm assuming this just gives you insight into how many people are blocking you on Blue Sky and like some of the most blocked accounts. And right at the top, you can see JD Vance, I guess, has 154,000 people blocking him on Blue Sky. And then top 5 blockers. Wait, what the frick? This dude's got like 3.2 million people blocked. I don't know. Are these all bot accounts or something? These usernames are really weird. Except, well, this one, I guess. These look like bot accounts. But then this one's like actually got a bio. They, she, non-binary, transsexual, dyke, white, anti-whiteness, being undone, and what the frick? Okay, yeah. Anyways, I guess I understand what Clear Sky is. It's like I said, something that lets you have insight into who's blocking who and stuff like that. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm still on that like a white anti-whiteness thing though. Like, what does this person do in real life? Do they have a shirt that says like "I'm sorry for being white" and they like walk around with that or something? Like, I'm wondering now. But you know what? For my own sake, I should probably just move on and not think about it too much, I guess. And then we've got this post from.
The only reason to make an account on Pedosky, yes, is to prevent catfishing and watching insane people in 4K. I don't know how you prevent catfishing, because I am sure that if you get like a fat person in it, or there are a lot that just pretend to be thin and then just are fat as fuck. I think Clear Sky is supposed to be an anti-BS application too. Not really sure. Yes, as I recall, they actually said that they are anti-everything or the exact opposite of Twitter. And as it turns out, they are the exact opposite of Twitter. Because, well, they aren't even successful. They are failing. So every point you have, they are just failing by every demographic. And I mean, just enjoy it. Enjoy the disaster. This is entertainment pure. I love this. Blue Sky can go F itself.
From only 7 hours ago, titled, Unable to get politics out of my Discover feed no matter what I do. I use my Discover feed to find...
Yes, of course, because your site is politically obsessed. Nobody wants to have politics in their head for 24/7. You get insane if you do that. You can talk about it from time to time, but if you're 24/7 on it, you just go insane. Yeah, no wonder.
Find new accounts to follow and hopefully see interesting things. But after 2 minutes of browsing, all I see is politics for the rest of the day. Oh my gosh, man. Blue Sky. Yep, that's Blue Sky for you. I've tried muting and blocking accounts, muting words, pressing show less like this, which only shows me more. And show more like this, which removes any post like it for a day and gives me those kind of posts for like 5 minutes the next day. Then back to the tidal wave of mental health destroying politics. It's gotten to the point where it shows me political posts that have all of the politics in the image with no keywords that I muted in the text. If it knows what an image contains, why can't it show me art of things I'm interested in that I keep marking with show me more? Also, why do I keep getting topless hairy men on my Discover, even though I keep trying to remove it? Like, I'm not into masculine men. It should know after a month. Should I just quit browsing anything on here, or is there some way to fix this? So,
maybe Blue Sky knows you're gay. Who knows?
This is obviously hilarious, and it reminds me of something that's slightly off topic. I was talking about a modern audience type of subreddit a few weeks ago that was complaining about Asmongold and myself, saying that we're like radicalizing people or something like that. And it's like, dude, look at Blue Sky. You want to talk about like radicalizing people? Apparently, if you're on Blue Sky, or some people on Blue Sky rather, like this person, it's just like nonstop mental health destroying politics. Dude's even trying to see less of it, and it shows him more. I mean, you want to talk about trying to radicalize people. I think you have a great example here, but I doubt the modern audience would be upset with this. You know, they're probably so supportive of this sort of thing. This is the exact sort of thing that they probably want to be pushed onto people.
Yep.
It's not really working out so well, though. I mean, people like this, you know, this guy signed up for art. He was down to use Blue Sky. He wanted to see some art on there. What's he get? No art. Instead, he gets hairy men that he's not into. And
I just imagine you browse it and get just, this is beautiful. It's definitively the opposite to Twitter. You don't even get the stuff that you're interested in. The political picking is because there's not enough non-political posts being posted. Trying to experiment when I made my feed mostly art, but I can't get rid of my No, you are probably correct. You are probably correct. There will never be enough feed posting or posted feeds about anything else because, as I said, Blue Sky is just politically infected. It won't change.
Just non-stop mental health destroying politics. Wonderful. What a great platform, guys. That sounds so great. Look at these downvoted responses. It's horrible. I can't even sign into Blue Sky without leaving drained and exhausted. -7 downvotes. 85% of Blue Sky is left-oriented politics. It's kind of why the app plateaued. -14 downvotes. It's working as intended. It's supposed to be a left-leaning alternative to Truth Social and X, which are dominated by right-wing politics. Well, surely Truth Social would be. Obviously, you would expect that, but saying X is dominated by right-wing politics is actually not true. It's more even than it ever has been. Like, I will routinely see leftist accounts on Twitter getting tens of thousands or even 100K plus likes on a tweet about like leftist politics. And simultaneously, I will also see right-leaning accounts getting tens of thousands of likes or 100K plus likes on a tweet about right-leaning politics. It's just more even now than it used to be. I mean, Twitter used to be predominantly a left-leaning outlet. And now it's more 50-50.
Oh, yes, I
50.
remember
I'm not
those
saying
times,
it's exactly
yes.
split even 50-50, but it's more balanced than I think a lot of platforms are. Certainly
Yes.
more than Truth Social or Blue Sky is. Also, I said outlet.
Yeah, Twitter is just exactly in the middle, or it you have your freedom to do to post your mind, so it just balances out to a 50-50 or gets as close as it can to that. So yeah, that's something that I like about Twitter. Even though a lot of people actually cry about it, but for the most part, not true. Not even close to being true.
I meant platform. Moving on. Here's something that's totally not cope, guys. Not cope at all. Because Blue Sky is not dying, actually. I mean, look at the data. Blue Sky's decline seems to have mostly stopped over the past 3 weeks and gone flat. Guys, it's not spiraling downwards now. It's flat. Yay. This is great news.
Oh, you know, if you're in a Krankenhaus, flat means dead. So
the OP says not growing, but better than continuing to go down.
you
Oh
take
my
what
gosh.
you get.
Wait, that looks like it's still like going down though. Okay, there you go. Yeah, a little bump in daily
Yeah,
followers here
yeah,
at least.
see?
But I mean, these two are still lower highs. That's not good.
Yep.
And basically, yeah, I guess leveling out a little bit there. But yeah, I mean, this doesn't look good, man. This doesn't look good. The only one that's a little more optimistic.
Yeah, but the thing is, Shadow Master before, and that's the reason why they are trying to separate to the make Pedo Sky. I think if a post becomes viral, you can pursue a lot of people. Yes. And the thing is, even if it becomes viral, if it's just stupid and a lot of normal people disagree with it, and you are not forced into that thinking, the post won't matter. It can go on Blue Sky as viral as you want. The platform will still suffer under it. It should burn.
Is this one? This is great news for Blue Sky, everyone. Let's celebrate, get the confetti and all that. And then we had this, a fusion that can only be born out of the Shadow Realm itself, guys. Redditors on Blue Sky avatar. I'm making a Redditors on Blue Sky list. Which logo do you like better? Oh man, you know, I'll give this person a little credit and a nice, cute little gold star for trying to be creative here.
Yeah.
But like I said, why would you ever want to fuse Redditor with Blue Sky user together into one thing? I mean,
It sounds... Do it. It sounds like a beautiful disaster. I actually want to see it. Fun facts, the stats rested this week. People were trying to force Pedo Sky to the UK censorship, but you still have to verify your edge to virtual signal fail. Fair enough. Good.
I couldn't think of a worse combination, really. Obviously, there's worse. I'm being facetious. But yeah, enough jokes. Moving on. Oh, wait a second. This post is also a joke, isn't it? Let's take a look at this. It's pretty clear now. Blue Sky is a threat to its competition. They are afraid. Weeks now, out of nowhere, you kept seeing posts about how Blue Sky is dying and how it's an echo chamber and how it will totally...
Everybody's laughing at you. Everybody's laughing at you. That's why. Continue coping because it's just pure entertainment for me.
die because it doesn't accept right-wing extremists. You guys are literally infighting and like blocking each other on massive block lists, but okay, right? The thing is, when a platform dies, nobody actually talks about it. People don't make constant new thread and articles about it. it's not dead yet. Like, what's this person even saying? They don't even understand the difference between like the platform is not going well and is dying, so to speak, and like it's actually like gone. It's like not a thing anymore. It's like completely different point. It's almost as if this campaign is targeted by someone. Wonder who? The people who benefit would be its competition. Threads being a great example for this. Nobody cares about Threads. You barely see anyone talk about it, and I am only mentioning that because many Doom posts coincidentally seem to endorse Zach's AI-filled products, which kind of sound like Zach is likely behind this campaign since nobody uses Facebook anymore other than bots and boomers. Okay, so hold on. This person is trying to make the argument that... Okay, actually, first of all, who the heck is Zach? Do you mean Zuck? He must mean Zuckerberg, right? Not Zach. So
Yeah,
Zuck,
probably.
I'm assuming. So he's making the argument that Zuck is behind all of the blue sky.
Of course, the lizard men were behind it. So yeah, the lizard men did everything. They destroyed everything.
Is dying posts from various users on their own subreddit and many journalists across various different outlets, both left-leaning and right-leaning outlets, have made articles about Blue Sky dying. And people like Mark Cuban have even criticized Blue Sky. AOC doesn't use Blue Sky anymore. She like left Blue Sky to be active on Twitter. But you're telling me that Zuck is behind this? Oh, and all the people who've made videos talking about how Blue Sky is dying, like myself. Somehow, like, Zuck is controlling us or something. Like, bro, is it really that hard to admit that people are just finding it amusing, taking a look at the analytics of Blue Sky and that it's like falling? And it's not...
Interesting. So Threads have actually... Because it's an Instagram extension. Fair enough.
This is something people are obsessing over. The last video I made about this was a month ago, and these various outlets, no matter what political ideology they like lean on, or you know the direction they lean to, they're not obsessing over this. They've all written like an article here or there. It's not really
fair,
like that big of a deal. But to this person, it's such a huge deal. There must be a giant conspiracy behind it, and freaking Mark Zuckerberg is controlling all of this. It's all the fault of Zuck.
Yes.
Because he can't stand the competition that is Blue Sky. I mean, this Blue Sky platform is such a threat to Facebook and Instagram and Threads. I mean, yeah, wait, why did he only bring up Threads, by the way? You do understand Zuck, like, Meta also owns Facebook and Instagram, right?
Yep.
He picked like the least engaged platform out of all three. It's like, oh yeah, like Threads is in danger. It's just such a ridiculous argument. Oh my gosh. The final sentence says, so I think it's pretty clear. Excuse me, I'm still laughing. So I think it's pretty clear Blue Sky is doing great. Oh my gosh, dude. He really said that. Otherwise, there wouldn't be such constant talk about it and threats that it should change or it'll die. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should have led with this post. This might be the funniest one that we read, and there was a lot of funny ones in my opinion, but like, holy smokes, dude. Well, if you made it to the end of the video, you got to enjoy this thread at least. So extra little bonus for people that do watch the full video, because I think this is the last one I'm going over. I'm like actually at a loss for words right now. I'm kind of rambling because like I'm still playing back what we just read in my mind. I cannot believe what this person said. What makes this even more hilarious is that this is one of the most upvoted posts on our Blue Sky social for the month. And this person got like 3 Reddit awards for this. The Blue Sky users are like, oh, bro cooked. Yeah, it's all Zach's fault. Bro cooked. Everyone's afraid of Blue Sky. That's why they're criticizing it. Like, let's take a look at the top response. The nice thing about Blue Sky is that we have public data on metrics like posts per day, likes per day, and follows per day. Just check the data out for yourself. Yeah, the data doesn't look good, bruh. Yeah, the data shows it's losing daily posters and continues to lose them. I'm so shocked that wasn't downvoted into the negatives. I think it'll take some further push to get people off Twitter. So many people use it already, so they'll continue, especially if they make money from it, excuse me. But I bet Twitter is going to get banned in Europe or Brazil, and that will move a lot of people over. These people are masters of coping. Take a look at this response. Blue Sky is a bit of culture shock to anyone born after, like, 2005. They've never experienced social media that wasn't fully algorithmed. And so, when they hit Blue Sky, it seems slow and stilted, but it's just cause there's no robot spoon-feeding you what you should like. It took a few hours for me to get back into self-building a feed once again. Well, according to the post we read earlier in this video, that person's trying to make their own, like, curated feed, and Blue Sky continues to shove politics on them even when they tell it not to. So yeah, great job with your not fully algorithmed platform. Apparently this has
Yeah,
been
fair
like kind of a
enough.
hot button issue for Blue Sky users. They argue if there's an algorithm or not. This top response saying that there is an algorithm involved in the Discover feed. A better description of Blue Sky is that it's algorithm neutral. For argument
Oh, for F's sake, it's algorithm 9 non-binary or bollocks like that.
sake, let's say hypothetically that's true. Neutral algorithm. How much does that really matter if 95% of the content on Blue Sky is just political slop, though? All right, I think that's a good
Fair
spot
enough.
to leave this one off. This was a fun video to make, though, man. This stuff.
Yeah, it is. It's always hilarious to see and hear about Blue Sky just failing, just falling apart. It's so good to hear. It's just so nice. I love it. And I just hope this goes on. But hey, as it is, acolytes, the stream will come to an end. Shadowmaster, I hope you had fun. Have a good night.